One of the common narratives that I hear from the renewables only crowd is that no matter how much better for the environment that nuclear is over renewables, nuclear just takes too long to build. Here's an example right here. This person says, it doesn't matter how great nuclear is, we literally don't have time to build a single plant before the planet burns. It's pretty extreme, given that, for example, nuclear takes about 100 times less land, 10 times lower materials. All of that in terms of environmental impact for the water, earth, and air because of all the mining and the waste and the emissions that come from making that infrastructure to allow you to extract renewable energy. Nuclear energy is just so dense that it simply doesn't need that much materials and it creates an extremely small amount of waste because it's got an enormous energy density. And the common argument that you have is that it takes 10 years to build a nuclear power plant. And it can take 10 years, but the median length of time is substantially less. I'm going to put a reference in the comments here where you can, where it shows the latest research demonstrates that in a democracy, it takes about 55 months. In an autocracy, it takes more like 66 months. So it really doesn't take that long. It can, especially if it's opposed. If you get a lot of anti-nuclear people making lawsuits or there is any other kind of incompetence that's taking place, then yeah, it can take a lot longer, just like it would with any kind of a build of any sort. If you have issues like that, then it can take a lot longer, and that can also run the cost up. And there are other things that can happen, but the point is that no matter how bad renewables are, if we don't start investing now, we're going to pay the penalty in the long run. So we either invest now in stuff that we know that's going to be a blessing to the environment now, or we pay the penalty by investing in things that are going to create an enormous amount of waste and require an enormous amount of land and that are not good for the environment. They just simply don't do greenhouse gas emissions. That's really the only benefit that you get from wind and solar, is that no greenhouse gas emissions. Is not beneficial in terms of rare earth metals and the amount of materials required per energy extracted. They do generate the largest amount of subsidies per energy created of all the energy sources, but that's really their only benefit, is that they don't emit greenhouse gases, just like nuclear.